today?
Yeah, we got 2 today.
Technically 3 if you count the one after the
I thought about that too. I said, do they have one up there also?
Yeah.
Same team playing, except up top is Bannock and Bannock and baseball. Smart kids all the time.
That sounds good. Thank y'all.
What's the line? Nah, because well, Mark came out there, he kind of messed this up.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm
Instead of just letting it dry. Water the other thing on. Now, you put any water on it, let it break it. Oh. So.
Really?
Mark a lacrosse guy.
I mean, that's only 2 times.
Okay, so. I'm gonna let y'all go, right? Legally and properly.
Yeah.
Hello, folks.
We got the book. How you doing, Ed? I miss you.
We got the camera. We don't have a book.
Okay. You doing the camera?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Hey, oh, come on, hold on. You don't need all that.
No, I thought you said.
You don't need all that, Ed.
My favorite.
Oh, is that the guy? Is it a
He
guy?
gets back Sunday.
Yeah, he's so his turn. Maybe he knows.
There's 2. There's one that has like winter clothes on for no reason, and then one that doesn't have one shirt.
That's the one with no shirt. I saw. Him?
He plays up the field.
No, yeah, and he walked, but he was saying something, and so maybe he was confused when he was you. You know what I mean? Because I was on the phone talking, and I was standing over there, and then he was looking at me, but I'm like,
Now you do that. I don't know if that's time now.
Should be fine if we get the other one. No.
Kip, can you pass this back through?
I mean, you're the one that walked in the field to play.
Sorry.
Make sure you wear a helmet next time. Spoonie, you know I'm an asshole.
That's your first warning, Blue.
not in it. I'm not in it.
Yeah, you can straighten that out. Or I can maybe go higher.
This is. I may have to change the positioning actually to over there.
Okay.
instead of that.
That's fine. And then I'll go higher because it holds it, but
Yeah.
holds it too.
Oh, I forgot this was connected.
Yeah, we normally tape that to the fence too. Tape does wonders.
Yes.
Our whole little
Oh,
setup.
that's your little camera? Oh, I said, this is a little, huh? Yeah. But it's clever. I like the little tripod setup. It's
like kind of
clever, yeah. And make it easy to work it out.
Yeah. My child was coming to work with me.
Aw,
She'll stay in there all day.
that's fun. That's cool.
We were on the way. We would have been here half an hour earlier, but we get on the way here 15 minutes out. And he's like,
Oh,
then we
yeah.
turn around. So that added 30 minutes to the trip.
No, it's all good.
But he'll be entertained. He'll fall asleep. It was worth it.
Yeah, I feel you.
What if you just come over one?
Smart. Okay.
You know, the chain link makes it difficult.
Yeah. Try to figure out if I can get first and third in the shot, but it does not.
We had it perfect one time and we should have marked really well.
Ah,
And there's gotta be.
One.
We went up here once, but I can't help you if you go there.
Whoops.
We'll get it.
You go right under.
No, just up. Is that show?
Yeah. Back from the dead. We go right here.
Crazy legs. Oh, the fence.
It's a good thing we have no viewers yet.
So maybe just because it's a pandemic thing. It's
Probably just to get people work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, when you had
Now, why is it blurry? Ah, makes sense.
I did go wrong, right?
The freshman on the mound.
You just struck him out. Okay.
Oh boy.
There?
Nope.
Your coach is bilingual in pelota. Said your coach is bilingual. You just said something to him. Enough to say something in baseball.
In baseball.
He's coming over. He's hot.
Probably. Hey, Booger. You have fun? Here's your seat.
He's looking a little flushed.
You want water or Gator?
All right, right there. Now, can we get on blurry?
1, 2.
All right.
I know, baby. That's what you want to do. Come up. Oh, come on this side. It's flatter.
Oh, yeah. But look at his little chin. So cute.
Hi, Miss Chadwick.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
You the videographer today?
Yeah, I'm a
Just
little
water,
injured,
you
so I'm
can
taking
take
it. Nothing. I just got a little hip bruise.
I can't hear you because you're talking to you. Okay, here.
All right, we got it. I think this is good.
Which one do you want?
As good as we can get it.
Or
What?
It's the view.
Yeah, it's the view. Trying to get the whole field is not easy.
Yeah, I like that.
yeah. Drink some water for now, and then you'll remember how to do that. You'll dry.
Nope, nope.
Oh, yeah, baby. Go ahead and sit it. It's hot. Yeah, you're just going to dry real quick.
All right.
I gotta figure out how to make it.
He's like, Mommy, I don't want my foot wet.
Yeah. Both of my boys are like, ugh. My girl will go run in mud, and these two are like,
Like I'm completely.
I don't know where to put it because the cloud's not helping.
Our leadoff hitter's not here today. I hit 2 though. I hit 2.
Nobody's heard from Sunshine? Should we be worried?
Yeah, we also. Nobody here from Sunshine, but he might be taking AP.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful time of year. Got a little tension, just hold it for me really quick.
Yeah.
Gotta just be careful because people run on the track.
Oh, we got a viewer. Look at that.
Welcome to the game. Sorry, I'm shaking it. Oh no.
That's right.
And then will
Well,
it
it's
stay? I could reinforce it with some more with this one struggling.
That's good for now.
Yeah, it's not like we have wind, unfortunately.
So we
Now,
tape this.
do you fit yet? Yes.
Oh, that was. I'm thinking it came from the. I got you, baby.
I know he. Come down. stuck together. There we go.
One down.
That's good.
Go. Set up.
Set up.
There's a tennis ball right there. Carter. Went to one spot that hurts.
And that's a strike outside to Aaron Scott, leading off today in the absence of Riley. That was blowing in. Thank you. All right, and if you are just joining us, this is the bottom of the first inning. We had a nice 1-2-3 first with pop out to third and a couple of strikeouts from our freshman pitcher, Woody. There's the delivery, and that ball is smacked, and that is a base hit into left field. And he's riding first and heading into second. And he will be into second with the leadoff double. That was Aaron Scott. Now here's Steven Showalter, number 15, recently activated off the injured list. Who?
When he's up, when they're on the field position.
This guy?
No, your brother.
My brother? Oh, middle infield usually.
What?
Infield usually. Second short. All right. Usually hits from the 9 hole, but without our leadoff hitter here, he's moving up to the 2. Getting some much needed reps, coming back from a fractured wrist. First at bat since coming back. And is a ball high. And show is Show is 1 for 6 on the season with single. He's walked. He has 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. And he swings and misses at that one. And that makes the count. Makes the count 0-1. There's the pitch. And that is popped up right side, foul territory, and it will drop. 0-2 count. And pitcher sets, he lifts, he fires, and that one is popped up on the infield to the second baseman, and he squeezes it. 1 down for the 3-hitter, sophomore Emmett Gerstein, number 1. And he is batting a solid .259 on the year with 8 RBIs, 13 runs scored, 10 walks. There's the pitch. Leaves it outside. And he's solidified himself as the 3-hitter on this team despite his young age. He's want to get himself going. This whole team does, because they have a couple of good games coming up next week against Wilson and Sidwell. Be sure to tune into that. And he comes set. He lifts, he fires, and it's outside. You know, this pitcher's got a unique sidearm delivery that we've not seen much of this year. But see what he can do. And the other thing to note about this game is that Walls hitters have struggled against lefties all season as Aaron takes off and takes third without a throw. A brilliant jump on that one. And now 3-0 count to Gerstein for 1 out, runner on third. RBI there if he gets a pitch to hit. Otherwise, he can take a walk. Wind the fire, and he smacks that one into left center. It's way up there. Center fielder back. He misses it, and that'll be an RBI and a double for Emmett Gerstein. And a good piece of hitting. That makes the score 1-0 School Without Walls. And here's the cleanup, Peter Herrick. Number 22, a junior. He's got 11 RBI, 11 runs on 385 average with a 529 OBP and a 1260 OPS. And 7 walks, only struck out twice, and hit by pitch once. He has 1 home run. And that ball's way low and out, and it's 1 out. Widely considered one of the top players in the city. Pete is a junior shortstop who anchors the infield for this Walls team, and he rips a line drive into right field. Oh, and that gets by the right fielder. That could be trouble. 1 run, easily scores. Pete rounds second, on his way to third, and he is going to make it standing up for a triple. What a piece of hitting by Pete. And that makes it 2-0 Walls with only 1 out and Timberg coming up. And catcher wants to have a word with the pitcher. And he's been throwing strikes, but Walls' top of the lineup's been too good for him. And he's given up 3 extra base hits and 4 batters faced. Here's Timberg, number 20. He's batting .379, the .424 on base percentage. He's got 11 hits, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 13 RBI, only 4 runs scored. And wind the fire. That ball smacked foul down the third base line. He's a little out in front of that one, leaning a little bit, and manages to get a piece of it, but foul. He's been hot lately. He's been giving his team a lot of good at-bats. Oh. All right. This is not staying. It's all right. It's a good effort. And he sits in his signature low stance and takes the ball out. Peter going nowhere on third. You know, Timberg, he's been hot lately. He's got a couple of clutch base hits in the game against Murray a couple weeks ago, the game against Wilson, and he's just been swinging it well. He's wind the fire, and he dribbles that one foul. He just missed that one. He was waiting back on it, and if he'd been more on top of that, that could have been driven into left center. He's put all of himself into that swing there. And 1-2 count. Pitcher steps on. Signature wind up, fire, and Timberg strikes out swinging. And may have been off speed of some kind or else dipped a little, but Timberg swings over that one, and it's now 2 down for the pitcher, John Wood, aka Woody, and he is on the season 0 for 4, 1 walk, and he did get an RBI with the walk, but did not score. He's got 3 strikeouts, and looking to get himself on the board this season with a base hit. There's the pitch, and it's behind him, and 2-0. You know, for those of you who haven't watched much Walls baseball, Woody's got a signature little swing. It kind of reminds me of Shohei Ohtani a little bit, with the arm extension, the pulling out, and he does have some power in that bat if he gets a hold of one, especially on the inside half. Sometimes he's got a little trouble with the pitches on the outside half, but like that one, he reaching on a fastball tailing away. But if he gets a pitch inside, and especially low, inside and low, he can absolutely rake. And pitcher comes set. Peter on third, 2-0 Walls. Here's the pitch, and he leaves it out, 3-1. And we got John Cameron on deck, apparently. First baseman. Woody trying to extend the inning. Either a base hit or a walk. Base hit would score a run, make it 3-0. There's the pitch, and he pokes one into center. That one is up. Center fielder coming in, and he cannot get a handle on it, and that is a base hit or reach on error. We are pending scorer's decision, but either way, a run will score, and it's 3-0 Walls. And the score has given him a reached on his first RBI. Sorry about that mess up, but we lost our connection for a minute because of an overheating phone, but we're back. While you were away, we had a wild pitch that allowed Cameron Simpson to move to second and third, and then Oliva Cedric was hit by a pitch on the leg. She appears to be okay. There's another meeting on the mound, and here's the 9-hitter, Owen Meyer. He's batting .071 on the year, but with a .381 OBP. Is very, very good at taking walks. He's got 1 hit, but he has 7 walks on the year. He's got 5 strikeouts in 14 at-bats and 21 plate appearances. Here's the line, the pitch, and he smacks one right to the third baseman, and that will end the inning. A force out at third, and there are 3 down. We'll move to the top of the second. We'll be right back. Does that give any shade? No.
You know somebody just threw her in there.
Funny you say that.
All right, and we are back here in the top of the second inning. We have Woody on the mound. And he is in his second appearance this season. He has he pitched 1 inning in relief last Tuesday against Paul PCS, who was beat 16-0. And he gave 16-1 actually. He gave up 1 run. And he gets a swing and a miss first pitch. And in that game, he faced 5 batters through 24 pitches as ball 1 goes by. He gave up 1 hit, 1 earned run on with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. And that is a foul ball, and it's quickly 1-2. And fires and ball 2. In our defensive configuration A, we have John at first, Leave at second, Peter at short, Steven at third, as strikes him out looking on the inside corner. Just an absolute beauty of a pitch. And to finish that up, we have Aaron in center, Emmett in left, Javi in right? Nope, Andrew in right. Interesting. And Owen behind the plate and Woody on the mound. And here's the pitch. And that is poked into right field, and Andrew in the field again a temperature mishap on the computer, and you have not missed much. You just had 1 pitch to Aaron Scott, the leadoff hitter, second at bat of the game, first double down the left field line, and it's 0-1 count. As he gets set, usually the 2-hitter. Today, getting some reps in the leadoff, and we'll see what he does. He swings and misses quickly back. You missed. We keep having these temperature issues. Ooh, that could be clever mishaps.
Oh wait, I blocked the camera.
Yeah. Right there. That could work.
I don't want to block the camera. But I can take that.
If you keep it like that, that's fine. I don't really need to see the camera. Oh, we're up to 2 viewers.
I know cutting out doesn't help.
No.
Maybe if I tape that there.
Yeah. All right. While we were dealing with our technical difficulties, Aaron was rung up on a pitch outside, and Show appears to have walked. 1 out, 1 on for Emmett Burstein, who doubled in the first inning. That's good. Yep. And hopefully our
Hopefully that provides some chips.
our new tech will prevent from more overheating. And here's Emmett Gerstein. He's doubled in a run in the first inning, also scored. And Showalter gets back safely. He was jumping the wrong way and should have been picked off, but a slow throw and a slow tag. takes off there, but Gerstein fouls it off. It's a runner on first, 1 out, 1-2 count for Emmett. And there's Gerstein, the left fielder. He sets. He lifts, he fires, and he smokes that one into right center, and that will get down for a base hit, and it gets behind the center fielder, and that'll drive in a run. And that is a double, and he's heading for third, and he will have a triple. And Show will score, and that makes it 4-0. A brilliant piece of hitting by Emmett. What's up, Coach?
I was gone that long.
It was cold here and everything. We had storms.
Brilliant piece of hitting by Emmett. Drives one the other way into right center. And now we have a runner on third for the cleanup hitter, Pete, number 22. And, he's easily the best hitter on the team, holding down the middle of the lineup. And he drives one just foul on the ground on the right field line. 1 out. And seems like we've lost some viewers. It's very disappointing. But we've got, I don't know why you would click away with such a great hitter out. And the Walls team, generally in our TCIAA games, draw a lot of walks, but this pitcher's actually been very good about throwing strikes, and we've been hitting him. And he takes that one out, and no runner, despite the pass ball. And here is, we've got a very warm day today. Cloudless. Field rained last night, so we got good field. But a lot of players going to be dealing with the heat and the humidity out here. And that ball is low and out, 2-1. Pete, the one of 2 lefties in the lineup today. He's hit cleanup in every game this season. He's batting nearly 400 with an over 1,200 OPS, which is incredible numbers. And he pokes that one, and that should be a base hit into right field, and that is another RBI, and it is 5-0 Walls. And that is a pitch that was low, but good piece of hitting, drives it. Drives it past the second baseman and into right field. And here's Timberg. He struck out his first time up, which is not the way his recent streak has been going. He's been trending hot lately, and he's going to try to bounce back here in this at-bat, which could be his last of the game. And that is a pickoff, and Pete is back safely and easily. And here is Timberg. And the load, fire, and the runner takes off, and he is up easily with a stolen second base. Timberg to lift the fire, and he takes a strike right down the middle. I know he's going to regret not swinging at that one, but he is now 2-1 count, I believe, for Andrew Timberg. And he takes that one inside, and the count is 2-1 now. sets. There's the pitch, and he swings at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. He's now he seems just a little bit anxious to get a base hit here after striking out his first time, taking a good pitch down the middle. But we'll see what he does here. He's got a runner on second in scoring position. He could drive him in. A nice little base knock, and he pokes one into left center, and that will get past the left fielder, and he's going to be churning, looking for his third triple of the year, but he will pull up short with a double, and Peter will score 6-0 Walls.
Cut off again?
Nah, we're good. So far, we're good.
You just gotta hold it to turn it off. I don't remember.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't remember.
We'll see if it stays even without the fan.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't. Cuts out again. I will have to hold the fan for the rest of the time. All right, and here's Woody, the pitcher, batting 6th in the order. He reached on an error his last time up. Runs scored, although it does not qualify as an RBI. It does not qualify as an RBI. Takes ball 1 out, and the pitcher is already up to 44 pitches. He's only got 4 outs so far. But when you're playing a team like Walls is compared to Bell, sometimes you just gotta throw strikes, hope for the best. And that one is popped up, but foul. It's the backstop, and it's 1-1. Lefty on lefty action here as he sets, fires, and he leaves that one high. It's 2-1, and Timberg will dig for third and reach on the pass ball. And it's 2-1 now to Wood, who is looking to pick up his first RBI this season, I believe. Trying to, let's see, did not technically get an RBI in his last at bat. Oh wait, no, he actually does have one RBI on a walk. Base loaded, and that ball is poked, and that is his first base hit of the season. And the left fielder makes an error on it, but he will stay at first, and it's 7-0 Walls. And that is a great piece of hitting. He's had a lot of trouble in practice and in his other at bats with hitting pitches on the outside. But that time he took a pitch low and away, drove it to the opposite field. Great piece of hitting. And now we got Javi on the run for Wood. And here comes the pitcher. And the coach will not come out. And here's the pitcher, Mikkel, will stay in. He's done 48 pitches, allowed 7 earned runs. 7 earned? Are they all earned? Good question. He has 6 earned runs, 7 total runs. And the pickoff, and Javi is back easily. And here's Cameron. He singled his first time up on a little bloop hit into right field. And he's had some struggles this year, but he's intimidating at the plate for any pitcher. He's a big body. He's got long flowing arms, can reach anywhere. Not that pitch though, as he takes it outside. He's also, when he's not playing first base, he's a regular pitcher for this team. And Javi takes off, and that ball is golfed into right center. That is way down, and that could be a triple. And he will work around second, and he will head for third, and that will be an RBI triple for John. And this, the most triples I've ever seen in 2 innings. This team is just This Walls group today is just absolutely hammering baseballs. They're driving them to the gaps, hitting them down the line, and got now 6 extra base hits. 2 from Gerstein, a double and a triple. A double from Aaron, a double from Andrew, and a triple from Peter and John. And the score is 8-0 Walls with only 1 out in the second inning.
That was the day. That was the gas craziness day. I gassed up that night.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was so freaking great.
Meeting on the mound gives the pitcher a little rest, but does not appear there's any relief help coming anytime soon.
Well, Thursday night, I said, Friday, I did not couldn't find anything. So I found it at Sam's. I found it late. Not Sam's, but
And here's the second at-bat of the game for Oliva Cedric. She was hit by a pitch during one of our technical difficulty breaks in the first inning. Did not come around to score. Takes a ball low and out, and it's 1-0. And that's 5. Here's the pitch, and that will be a strike. That one tails back in the zone. Pitcher got this release that comes from way outside and tails back into the hitters. And this is, you'd say this is a relief for many, for the coach, for Kip definitely, and many of the players as well, to be smacking a lefty pitcher after the multitude of struggles against lefties this team has had in the last couple of weeks. They, against Sidwell, they lost 8-2, faced lefties the whole game. Against Riverdale Baptist, lost 6-1 after facing a bunch of lefties. And now, but they are getting to this guy, and they've got 8 runs already, 7 of them earned. And that is a strike, and that is 2-2 the count to Oliva Cedric. Camera on third.
Or I'm riding up, they got gas, and then it's only 87. I'm like, oh.
Pitcher's up to 54 pitches. Here's the pitch, and that ball's popped way up behind the backstop. Catcher has a play, and he squeezes. And I guess John thought it was 3 outs, so he started to take off down the third base line. You probably can't see that, honestly, on your screen. But the catcher chased him back, tagged him out, and nice little double play there. And it's 8-0 after 2. And it appears we have some defensive changes coming out soon. It sounds like Matias Dominguez will be going to left. Javi Simpson, the courtesy runner for John Wood, will be going to right field. The pitcher will stay the same. The catcher, I think, will stay the same for the time being. We'll see who else comes out. But here comes Matias. Oh, here comes Manny Minerva, a fan favorite, going to third base, replacing Showalter. And Sammy Davis, a senior, coming in at short. Max Ziedler, a freshman, playing second base. And it appears the only defensive starter remaining intact is... Oh, and here comes Aaron. And Emmett Gerstein will move from left to center, and Aaron Scott is out. And Gerstein is in the center. Scott is out of the game. Here comes Owen Meyer. And Tessa Usher at first base. So we have the pitcher and the catcher remain the same. The left fielder is in center field, and everyone else has been replaced. And throw down from Owen Meyer, is a little off target, but a rocket nonetheless. And we will start our third inning.
Hey, look, anytime you come out here, you like, just throw it. Just throw balls.
I have Kip's AED in that baseball.
Here is Mazzara, the third baseman. He got put out at third to end the first inning with the bases loaded. And here's Woody. He is not allowed a base runner thus far. And he paints on the outside corner a beautiful strike. And that makes it 0-1. And he comes set quickly and fires and gets a swing at a pitch that never had a chance. I'm not quite sure what this guy was doing, but it's 0-2, and he's ready as soon as he can be. And that ball is grounded to third, and a potential opportunity for Manny, and he throws him out, and the runner takes a tumble. And what a play that was. Nice charge and a beautiful defensive effort. And I gotta give it to him. Number 9, Mazzara, had some quality hustle there, but it culminated in an out, and he fell over. And it seems now we have a defensive replacement at catcher. Francis Cedric is in for Owen Meyer, and he will do the backstopping and lead off next inning. Number 18, the smallest guy on the team, owns one of the biggest jerseys. The irony is not lost on the team, but here he is replacing Owen Meyer, and he is going to call a first pitch fastball for a strike. And not quite sure what Woody has in his repertoire aside from fastballs, but he has been locating very well. He gets another swing and a miss at a pitch well off the outside corner. And it's 0-2 quickly to Ramirez. And here's the pitch, and just up and in, and it's 1-2. And he fires and struck him out. Beautiful pitch on the inside corner.
That's 3, baby, you out. Nope, put your helmet on. Put your helmet on. There you go.
Beautiful pitch on the inside corner. And here's the 9-hitter. The left fielder, Diablo? Who knows? But he's a hulking figure, and he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. And we get a guest appearance from Frankie on the camera. Close up. And get some nice words. We'll see. Maybe able to get an interview with one of the players later in the game. We'll see what we can do. But for now, here's the pitch, and he pops that one up. That is behind shortstop, and Sammy calls it, and the inning ends. And another 1-2-3 inning, and Woody is perfect through 3. He has thrown 29 pitches, 24 of them strikes, and 5 strikeouts to 3 innings. And he has just been dominant thus far. Yeah, nobody has gotten hard contact yet. He has a pop out to short, a ground out to third, a fly out to right. I guess that one was hit kind of hard. And what was his last? And a pop out to third. So two pop outs, 1 to third, 1 to short. Ground out to third, and a lined drive right at Andrew Timberg in right field. And now we get to see the replacements hit, and this will be fun. These guys don't always get a ton of at-bats, but they are going to get their opportunity here with 1 or 2 at-bats this game, and we'll see what they can do with it. Leading off, we have Francis Cedric, who this year thus far has 7 RBI, 4 runs scored, on 2 hits,
Oh, okay.
5 walks,
I ain't
and 1 strikeout,
how they did it.
which was looking. So 1 fielder's choice and 1 stolen base. And here he is. Smallest guy on the team, got the biggest heart.
Hot? You can use it if you're hot.
That's all right. Come on, y'all. I know y'all. Everybody back.
Get down, Spider-Man.
And here's the pitch. He loads, he fires, and that is a ball outside. And it's 1-0 to Francis Cedric. He's a slick hitting catcher. He can give you an occasional middle infield job. Where are you going? Yeah, that's happened to me like 3 times. There's the pitch, and foul. Fouled off to third base side, and it's 1-0.
It's not as big as that.
Cedric.
I mean, I guess it is.
We have a
Put your mask on.
moderately sized unit here. We've got about 15 people scattered throughout the stands. We got 2 lovely athletic trainers right next to me, assisting anyone who's injured. 2, 3, 4 umpires. And this is how we're covering that. Here's the pitch. And takes it high, and it's, I think, 3-1.
I can't do the game changer.
That's happened to me like twice. I've had to stop it and restart it.
It overheated. Imagine if we played when it was 90.
And here's the pitch. And that is a strike, and that appeared to be off the outside corner, but the umpire calls it a strike. And it's 2-2. And now he's got to protect with 2. Only struck out once so far this year. Here's the pitch. And he takes that one out, and it's full. And a great at-bat here by Francis. He's battled the pitcher McCall here. And he's up with leading off this inning, the 9 spot. And he takes ball 4, and a brilliant at bat by Francis, and he has now walked 6 times in 11 plate appearances. Just absolute, very, very, very good work. And here's Matias Dominguez, number 13. First at bat of the game so far this season. He is hitting 0 for 2.
He hit it?
Not yet. Oh, no, he walked 0 for 2, but he does have 6 walks. And he does have a hit in an exhibition game against the Sidwell JV team. Oh my God. Oh, that was brutal.
We are doing so good. That's what I brought to just
And that's a strike. We apologize for the movement of the camera. We had a ball hit the backstop, jostle the camera. Nope. That ball is fouled back. I'm not sure how well you can see right now, but in the meantime, I'll call out what is going on. Should be good right here. If we can get it to stick. And maybe a little up. And there we go. We are back. And that ball is grounded. And a booted ball, and it's first and third, and he throws it away. But a brilliant play by the first baseman to prevent a run from scoring. And it's first and third with nobody out. And here's Manny Minerva.
Grandpa.
Nicknamed Grandpa on the team because of his lack of flexibility and proponent for wearing a watch. He's taking his first at-bat of the game. He is 0 for 8 on the season. 2 walks, looking for his first base hit. And what better time than now?
Really? I don't realize.
And here's the pitch, and ball way out.
Next, I have a question. You know those little black tape strips that people put on their legs and stuff like that? What does that do for you?
And the line, the fire, here's the pitch, and he swings and misses. A pitch probably up, and the count is 1-1.
Elliot Rubin.
Elliot actually has it on his
And here's the pitch. Ball is outside, and it's 2-1. And I welcome to the broadcast booth my teammate Noah Pershing, aka Big Lazy.
I don't know if I'm a teammate really.
Here's,
on the team.
yeah.
I'm a roster mate.
You're just on.
All right, you're my color commentator now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
All right, and here's Manny Minerva, the 2-1. A line, the fire, and that is outside, and it's 3-1. I'm supposed to speak in between the pitches. That's what
See how the catcher tried to get around that one.
And
Good effort.
Good job. Good job blocking there.
Number 8.
Ended up squeezing it. I would check his number, but I'm trying to video anything like that.
Pretty big lead at
There's
first.
the pitch. And he walks. 5 pitches, a good at-bat by Manny. And it's bases loaded for Will Hooray, number 17, his first at-bat, replacing Emmett Gerstein. Gerstein played center field. No, Andrew played right field to start the game. He made a play.
Second?
Matias.
Okay.
And Francis at third. And Will Hooray with a huge at-bat here with the bases loaded and 1 out. There you go. What's up, Coach?
Elliot, have you heard or something?
Yeah, I got a little hip bruise that I can't really swing or throw it all. So. I got elbowed while playing basketball. I should be good for next week. We'll see. Just give it a rest.
You leaving already? You just got here.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I was about to come ask you if you had something to drink.
No, I do have a car.
Coach Jay should have some in the cooler.
Other than water.
None.
Oh, I have the things you can put in the water. to drink.
Oh, and here's we have a pitching change, and
They actually taste pretty good.
Because we can't make big Gatorade anymore. So Gatorade got big.
and we have what's this guy's number? Do you know where the
Pitcher is 4.
4?
Yeah.
The question is, where was he playing? Oh, Beleka, the previous shortstop, has moved to pitcher and will relieve Mikel after 2.0 innings, 2 innings, although he did face batters in the third.
And their catcher
8
has
runs.
headed out to short.
8-0. Interesting. And it appears their pitcher will now suit up and catch. And so Mikel has 72 pitches, 39 strikes, 20 batters faced, 2 innings, 9 hits, 3 walks, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 2 strikeouts, and there are 3 of his batters on, so he could get up to 11 runs, 11 runs, and 10 of them earned. the catcher is now actually moving to first base.
That would in fact be a grand slam.
Yeah, like I ain't getting that. Yeah, he's sitting down like, bump that. I ain't walking no more.
This girl came with an Australian Shepherd puppy
Aw.
last week.
Yeah.
One brown eye, one blue eye. She was the most thing ever. And I was like, I knew what it was for me. And I took on that one. I said, oh, you say, like, I want a Shepherd. And I said, they're very high energy for the
I'm very talented. Yeah. I'm amazing. Why?
Like working in the opposite direction.
But I feel like I want this.
Just that. Hey, Mr. Blue.
Hey, how you doing? I don't appreciate y'all get the freebies now.
Yeah, this was freebie day, man. Not for you, though.
And we anxiously await Will Hoore's first at bat of the game. This season, Will Hoore has
There's only one up there?
No, they must have forfeited the game.
actually, interestingly enough, Will Hoore leads the team in batting average this season. He is hitting 500, 1 for 2 with a walk, a 667 OBP, which is fourth on the team, but his average is tops. And we'll see if he can sustain that or if he will drop to the middle of the pack.
And we now have
Does
our
have-
new pitcher starting to warm up with our catcher sporting a nice first baseman's mitt.
And I know I'm not
As they don't really make lefty catcher's mitts.
They really don't.
And it's not every day you see a lefty catcher, but I guess we're in for a treat.
We are.
And Hooray Will has 2 RBIs to go along with a 1 run scored, no strikeouts, and no stolen bases or attempts. So, thank God. This guy better be able to knock this thing. Oh, we welcome a second viewer here. Hi, Mr. Second Viewer or Mrs. Second Viewer. We are currently in the 3rd inning. The score is 8-0 School Without Walls. And we have the bases loaded and some game notes. We have hit 3 triples, 1 from Emmett Gerstein, 1 from John Cameron, and 1 from Peter Herrick. 3 doubles, 1 from Emmett Gerstein, 1 from Andrew Timberg, and 1 from, who was the last double? We had Emmett, Andrew, and that's what I'm doing. And Aaron to lead off the game. Got John Wood here has faced 9 batters and put away 9 batters. Nobody has reached 5 strikeouts. He has thrown 29 pitches and an astounding 24 strikes. And School Without Walls has put in some subs. And for example, Francis Cedric is on 3rd right now. He is subbed in for Owen Meyer at catcher. Matias Dominguez at 2nd is subbed in for Emmett Gerstein in left. And Manny Minerva at first base is subbed in at 3rd for Steven Showalter. And Will Hoore will be the batter. We have the bases loaded and nobody out.
8-0.
Yeah, it's 8.
So, yeah, Beneco only had 8. So that's why.
And we welcome to the broadcast booth Emmett Gerstein. Emmett,
What's up?
how did you,
What
what was your thought process in taking your swings? Because you had a couple of really sweet swings. You have a double and a triple, and you are credited with 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. So how did you feel just taking those cuts?
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking for my pitch, obviously. Wasn't getting a lot of strikes in the beginning, so had to be patient. Couldn't be reaching out of the zone early in the count. But got my pitch.
And with the score 8-0, Walls is not going to be stealing home anytime soon. Francis heads back to 3rd.
Come back next year and do the same freaking thing,
And
yeah, it hurts.
saw you logged the inning at center. How did you feel about that? That was your first of the season, right?
Yeah.
As that pitch goes behind Will Hoore.
In fact, I thought I was going to get that ball. Last stab of the inning, the pop up to Sammy, but it was a little more shallow, so I let him have it.
How kind of you.
Very, very generous player. But he has held down the middle of the lineup well so far this season, and especially today with a double and a triple. He's being pinch hit for here by Will
And
Hooray.
the 2-0.
2-0 pitch, and that is low and away. I thought that was going to get knocked off. And
Our
it's
camera is just hanging on.
3-0. 3-0 count to Hooray, who's currently leads the team in batting average. A fact you may not have known, but he's batting .500 this year. Wearing number 17 today.
His on-base percentage will shoot up to 750.
A plus 80 points if he takes a ball here. Here's the pitch, and
there's the
inside,
ball.
and that is ball 4.
Walking
and
a run here.
that'll bring up the cleanup hitter. A different lefty pinch hitting for Peter Herrick is Sammy Davis, number 7.
Highest average on the team.
He is currently hitting second highest average. You are correct. Batting .429. He's 3 for 7 with 3 singles, and he's also walked. So he's got a 3 infields.
He's got speed.
He does have speed. He's got 3 infield singles, and he takes ball 1 low. 3 singles nonetheless, and he is hitting .429, an astounding number for this late in the season, regardless of how many at-bats he's had. And it seems like we've had a major substitution. Aaron Scott comes out as the first base coach, and Peter Herrick is in. And here's the pitch from the tall right-hander. I know his name, Ball, but you can't always say the name. Sometimes you gotta mix in the...
it up.
Oh, no. It seems we have lost one of our precious 2 viewers. We're back down to 1. Whoever you are, I thank you for staying with us through this hot weather.
No batting gloves?
Those aren't,
Sammy was
those
just
aren't even
instructed
batting
to
gloves. Those are
remove
golfing gloves.
his golf gloves. Presumably they were distracting to the pitcher. I am assuming that is the reason behind this.
But either way, the tall righty pitches, the lefty, and he takes a strike. I'm not sure about that one. But the ump gives it to him on the outside corner, and it is
That is the first strike
2-1.
thrown by this pitcher. So
That is what we like to refer to as the DCI AA zone, as he swings and fouls off a pitch on the outside. But for those of you unaware, the DCI AA zone is a DCI AA zone is the expanded strike zone you get with like a little bit of a blowout score here. It's 8-0. The base is loaded. Nobody out. 9-0. Excuse me. And he takes a ball and it's a full count with the bases loaded.
that one looked pretty close there.
That was
Similar to the first strike called.
but it was deemed low and outside. And the full count pitch, he winds, he fires, and it's low in the air. Bounced in front of the plate, and another run will score. That one will also go against Mikkel's record, and that brings his total up to 10 runs and 9 earned, I believe. Or maybe 8 earned. Let's see, Mikkel up to
You want me to
10 runs, 8 earned. The runner on third is also responsible for... Mikkel's also responsible for, but the runners on first and second both walked with Bellica pitching.
Another update on our first base coaching subs. Aaron Scott is
back
out there.
in. Interesting. So he probably
Yeah, I was not
probably
aware you
just
could
had
put
to use
him
the
back
bathroom.
in.
Or some.
I thought when you removed and subbed in, you could not reverse the decision.
But
Did Beaver get the no-hitter? He had it through 5.
No, he ended up letting up 2, I think.
yeah, no hitter. Well, apparently YouTube says we have 3 viewers, although the icon on my screen says only 1. I've just been informed of that
Good frame by the lefty catcher on his glove side.
by a certain Brad Brooks Rubin. And here's the pitch, and that ball bounces and will make the count. You got to go back to the dugout, kid. And the count is now 2-0. And it appears our attendance is picking up with the arrival of the School Without Walls track team who practice. And
Happy almost birthday.
Javi takes the ball, and it is 3-0 to Javi Simpson, hitting for Andrew Timberg in right field. And pitch the fire, and he smokes one way deep into the right center gap, and that will two-hop the fence, and that is going to be the fourth triple unless he scores, and he will be heading for home, and Javi Simpson has his second home run of the season on a grand slam, brings everyone home, and he now leads the team with 2 home runs. And I know he's very ecstatic about that. Peter Herrick probably not so happy, but the score is now 14-0. School Without Walls, as Javi Simpson, showing the wheels that we mentioned he had earlier, clears the bases with ease.
The ball was not even on the infield by the time he crossed home plate.
And
there were some blunders on the relays
never really had a chance to get him, but they did not make it any easier on themselves. Now here's John Wood, pitcher who was perfect through 3.
And the first baseman there said going, which is an interesting call given that there are no men on base.
But here's Woody, number 16, in his 3rd at-bat of the game. He has, what does he have? It's important. Where's the hat? Here it is. And he takes ball 2 outside, and Woody, so far in the game, 1 for 2. He did have his first hit of the season on a line shot in the left, and he also has reached on an error.
Looking to help himself out.
1
he has
RBI.
been pitching extremely well today.
Perfect through 3, as a matter of fact, and he takes that one inside, and it's 3-0. And
that pitch appeared to clip the umpire in the shoulder there.
But here's the umpire's
seems to be
okay. And the count is 3-0 to John Wood as he steps in. And here's the pitch. That one way outside. An easy take for ball 4. And Tess Usher bats for the first time. Her first appearance of the game, and
it appears there is another pitching change.
Coaching change. Oh, pitching change as well?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
It seems as though the second baseman,
who was previously the catcher,
is switching gloves with the first baseman, and then again switching gloves with the pitcher.
The pitcher started the game at catcher, moved to second base, and is now on the mound. And interestingly enough, we have a little pitcher-catcher flip-flop here as the starting pitcher, Mikkel, is now behind the plate. The rare lefty catcher, and starting catcher, Reddit, is now on the mound. So we'll see what happens here.
I do this for like your job.
No.
Nah, we part of the team. We're just hurt.
Are you 18?
Yeah.
No.
What?
What do you mean, yeah?
What was his question?
Are you 18?
No.
You are not 18.
I thought he said, are you 18? Here's a pitch. And if you're just joining us, it's 14-0 School Without Walls. They have a multitude of hits. Walls has been credited with 10 hits, 2 of them to Emmett Gerstein, 2 of them to Peter Herrick. Aaron Scott has a double. Matthias has a single. Wait, no. Aaron Scott has a double. Gerstein has a double and a triple. Peter Herrick has a double. And a single and a triple, excuse me. Javi Simpson just hit a grand slam, if you missed that. An absolute ball scorched to right center field, just beyond the reach of the the right fielder, and ended up bringing around everyone. John Wood has a base hit, also the pitcher. John Kammerer has 2 hits, a single and a triple. And Andrew Timberg hit a double. And we have 14 runs scored. 13 of them have been driven in, with 2 RBIs credited to Gerstein, 1 to Will Hooray, 2 to Herrick, 1 to Sammy Davis, 4 to Javi Simpson, 1 to John Wood, 1 to John Kammerer, 1 to Andrew Timber. John Wood has pitched 3 perfect innings on the mound and now resides on first base, as he will run for himself, apparently. Although first 2 times he has been pinch run for as a courtesy runner since he's the pitcher. He is on first and appears to be running for himself. Listening to first base coach Aaron Scott, who started the game in center field and led off. He hit a double to lead off, struck out looking, and now he's coaching first. Talk about versatile. And here's Tess Usher, number 6. She, on the season, has no hits, 4 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, 2 walks, 500 OBP. Here for that first hit of the season.
And the pitcher looks in. And the pitch behind the batter. And Tess Usher has a large hole down the third base line. If she can pull one, that would be amazing, but you cannot pull that from behind your head. This pitcher is yet to settle in. Seems a recurring theme that it takes a minute to get set. A few pitches, maybe a batter or 2 to start throwing consistent strikes.
And where, appears the corners are in here, even though there's only a runner on first. That is ball 3 high. And you know, there's just been a hitting clinic here today. This School Without Walls team that characteristically struggles with runners on base has driven in 13 guys today. On the season, this Walls team coming into today, hitting 253. You want to know what they're hitting today?
I would venture to guess it is above 500. And that barely catches the bat behind her head. You have to tuck the bat down on those situations.
Now, it would have been ball 4, but the comedic pitch ends up garnering a strike.
If you remember from last season, an iconic hit by Mr. Manny Minerva, where it hit off the back of his...
I do remember that.
Off the bat behind his back, dribbled to the pitcher. An overthrow resulted in a 2-base error.
And it appears there was a balk as the
has been called.
No pitch, and John Wood moves up to second. And we've got, and going back to my earlier point, the School Without Walls team coming into the game hitting 253, pending this at bat. And I'm not sure exactly what happens, but Tess has reached first base.
Tess has not, in fact, reached first base.
And
she was
now
mistakenly
she's
sent.
back. She thought that was ball 4, I guess.
Yeah. With no runners on base, a balk does result in a ball for the batter, but with a runner on base, it does not result in a ball.
And
only an
it was not even a balk. I guess the umpires mistook it for ball 4 and moved John Wood up. So back to a 3-1 count. The runner on first, and here's Tess.
See if the pitcher can get another lucky strike here.
And that
one will be up.
And here comes Max Ziedler, number 25. He is first at bat of the game. This season, he is hitting 250. He's 1 for 4 on the year. 2 walks, 500 on base percentage.
We'll see if he can bump both of those up with one at bat.
He does have a double in the exhibition game against Sidwell. He's got 4 runs scored. So he has scored on his hit, 2 walks, and reached on an error or fielder's choice and scored. He has 2 RBI. And he's trying to advance the runners or drive one in. First and second, and I believe still nobody out.
If I'm not mistaken, if School Without Walls scores a run here, that would be game, as it is 15 runs
And they
after
probably
3.
won't call it because it's only 5:25.
That is true. It is very early.
And
Max will.
That is a fair ball.
Ooh.
And that is down the line into the corner. Woody scores easily. Tess, generally considered not the fastest, will be waved around, headed for home. There will not be a play at the plate, and she will score easily. 2 runs in. 2-run double for Max Ziedler, and that makes it 16-0. School Without Walls. 16-0. And just a
That
great
ball caught a big chunk of chalk down the third baseline. A great call by the umpire there to determine that was in fact a fair ball. Perfect positioning for him down the line. And Max Ziedler was looking 3 there on the throw home, but he was stopped by Coach Kip Smith at third.
And it appears there will be a meeting to decide whether they want to call the game. So that's now 16-0, which is grounds for the game ending. But we still have half an hour left on the field, which the umps might decide they want to use for the benefit of the players. I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm sure Francis Cedric would love to get an at-bat in here.
He's already hit once this inning. He walked and scored.
The umpires are returning to their positions. Looks like
we will
play for 4 minutes.
So Francis will get another at-bat, and that could be it for the game. And so before this game ends, I would like to finish my point. The Wolves coming in the day, hitting 253. They are hitting in this game 11 for 18 in at-bats, not counting walks and hit by pitch, and they are hitting 611 on the day. And that ball's pieced, and that is going to up the average. Max will score easily. And Francis
rounding first.
Big round, and he will head for second.
He hesitated there.
And
That
dive
almost
into
caught
second
him.
with a double. And another great piece of hitting that maybe ruled a single and an error. But if you ask me, it's a good clean double.
I would not agree with that.
Over the second baseman, and he will up his average to over 500. It appears. Wait, no. 500 exactly. He's now 3 for 6 on the season. Picks up his first extra base hit. His 8th RBI, astoundingly enough, despite his 2 hits. And Matias Dominguez will come to the plate for the second time in the inning.
Francis able to stay back on that slow and high pitch and just drive it over the infield's heads into the outfield.
I'm sick that I didn't get to play today. I was too hurt to play. And the scorer, Emmett Gerstein, has officially given him a double, and that is what we love to see. First extra base hit. Here's the pitch, and he fakes stealing, and Matias fouls one off on the inside, and he somehow fouls it down the right field line off the backstop. And this could be the last batter of the game, although I know some of our viewers really want to see Manny Minerva hit. He's currently on deck. He walked in his only at-bat, and that pitch is out, and it's 2-1. You know, Manny, he's a fan favorite, a team favorite, nicknamed Grandpa. Nothing not to love about him.
If you do not cheer on Manny every time he steps into the batter's box,
and
you must be deranged.
And that is a balk by the pitcher. He dropped the ball while on the rubber. Francis will advance to third, and Matias has an RBI sitting for him if he can put the ball in play.
Seems as though this time they will not be reversing the balk.
And here's the pitch. And it's ball 3. A nice.
Oh, that was a nice pick by the catcher. Able to just stick the glove out and have it bounce right in there.
This pitcher, this catcher, Lardy pitch, hits leadoff. Appears to be probably the most talented player on this team. He popped out to third base and is only at that. And here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss by Matias. He was way out in front of that.
A big rip on that.
And no cigar. And they call the game in the middle of the at-bat, and that'll be it. Thank you for tuning in. Final score, Walls 17, Bell 0. And we will see you next time on the broadcast. How do I end this thing? How do I end this thing?
You better leave them birds alone before you get attacked. I will not save you. Yeah, they will come after you, buddy. There's only a couple things in the world your mother don't mess with, and birds.
Delete broadcast. That sounds like it would do
Yeah,
it.
no, but that might delete it.
Right.
Miss X, do you know how to end this thing?
I think you just hit end.